The two men who ranted about Prince Archie on their podcast were described as dedicated and unapologetic white supremacists. Trending related articles: Meghan Markle and Prince Harry haters who tore into young Prince Archie during a neo-Nazi podcast have been jailed for terrorism offences. Christopher Gibbons and Tyrone Patton Walsh were imprisoned for 11 and 10 years respectively after they were sentenced at Kingston Crown Court on Thursday. As part of their sentence, the pair will be subject to a 15-year-long notification order, while serving 3 years on license once released. The court heard that Gibbons, 40, had described Archie as a creature that should be put down, demanding Harry be prosecuted and judicially killed for treason. The comments made by Gibbons and Patton Walsh, 34, were made on an extreme right-wing radio show the pair hosted. The court was told that Patton Walsh held profoundly offensive views as well. The pair used the aliases Christopher White and Joseph Walsh and aired a string of vile rants that combined homophobia, racism, anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. At the time police intercepted the podcast, originally called Lone Wolf Radio before switching its name Black Wolf Radio, in 2020, they had amassed 9,000 views and 128 subscribers. Patton Walsh, of Romford, East London, offended between March and October 2019, and Gibbons, of Carshalton, South London, from April 2018 to February 2020. They were tried last year and later found guilty of terrorism charges. Judge Peter Lauder KC told the court the men used the show as a way to legitimize their extremist views, saying they were dedicated and unapologetic white supremacists. He added, "The evidence demonstrates that you desire to live in a world dominated by white people purely for white people. Your distorted thinking is that the white race has ceded too much influence to blacks and Asians, to Jews and Muslims, to gays, to white liberals and to white people in mixed-race relationships. Although your beliefs are as preposterous as they are offensive to a civilized society, in our democracy you are entitled to hold them. However, your activities went far beyond what is permissible. So as to suggest the legitimate exercise of freedom of speech. You assumed the format of a radio show, but you used language and adopted iconography designed to encourage acts of extreme right-wing terrorism. You rejected democratic processes and supported the hate crimes and violence common in extreme neo-Nazi groups. You advocated accelerationism, an extreme right-wing ideology seeking the rapid and violent collapse of our multi-racial society in order to bring about a racist fresh start, with like-minded whites at its core."